What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my Oakland Raiders Connected Careers mode series on Madden NFL 13. We are now in week 3 of the regular season. We are sitting at 2-0 after a big come-from-behind victory last week in Miami, and now we have to play the Pittsburgh Steelers, a very tough home game after we lost Darius Hayward-Bay last game to 4 games thanks to a broken collarbone. But so far so good for the Raiders, as we are a 2-0 football team, as I mentioned before. And here is wide receiver Denarius Moore making a 14-yard first down catch. He's going to have to play a lot more with Darius Hayward-Bay out, and then Darren McFadden on the left side, some power style running. Then he gets about 9 yards, and now 3rd down and 1. Handoff up the gut, and McFadden gets the first down as we're close to midfield now. But first down and 15, it must have been a delay game penalty or something like that. And Brandon Myers makes a first down catch, and he made a couple of nice plays in that last episode I posted. You should definitely check that one out if you have not yet. He had one great touchdown catch that was very impressive. But then Palmer goes down later, tackled by Cameron Hayward. And our offensive line hasn't been all that good so far, and we're backed up to 3rd down and 15. Deep pass towards the right sideline, and it's almost hauled in, but knocked away. And so we end up punting the ball in our first possession, and now Ben Roethlisberger, deep pass to Emmanuel Sanders, who's going to make that catch inbounds, 22 yards. Very impressive play. And with Big Ben to throw again, a quick slant to Antonio Brown, and that's a first down for the Steelers in Raiders territory. Now they run the football, Rashard Mendenhall right up the middle for about 6 yards. And if you guys did not know yet, actually, there's going to be a new patch coming out for Madden 13 in a couple of weeks. It's going to address a lot of problems. And one of those is making the AI logic in Connected Careers identical to Play Now. So I think games are going to be playing a lot better, and you're going to see more of a computer run game when I do these episodes. I'm not sure how things are going to be affected, but I'm going to have to probably find a new slider set when that comes out, but we'll see what happens anyway. I'm looking forward to that patch coming out, making this game just even better than it already is. I'm enjoying this game a lot, although Connected Careers definitely has some issues with the AI and just some of the little things in Connected Careers, especially compared to Play Now. But it's still 0-0 late in the first quarter, but Carson Palmer is going to find Brandon Myers here. I love that play right there. It's a play action, always looking to the tight end there. And then we go bubble screen right side for Jacoby Ford, but he can't escape the first defender, and he goes down, tackled by Troy Polamalu. That brings up 2nd down and 12 now after a 2-yard loss. David Osbury over the middle, and he is drilled and fumbles the football. It's picked up by Lamar Woodley in Raiders territory, and now it is Pittsburgh football. Roethlisberger short to Mike Wallace. That's going to be good for about 4 yards on the play. Out of the shotgun now, Roethlisberger. He's going to go deep to the right side. Heath Miller comes down with it, and he escapes all of the Raiders defenders over there, and he's going to go in for a deep touchdown catch. So touchdown Steelers, as it is 7-0, and now back deep we have Jacoby Ford taking this kick a few yards out of the end zone, now up to the 20-yard line, makes a cut, and now trying to get away from the entire pile of defenders, and he does so and breaks free from everybody, and he puts on the Jets, and that is how you answer the Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. Jacoby Ford goes about 104 yards or so to the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. It is 7 apiece now, with Rashard Mendenhall hurdling a defender. Actually, a nice hurdle there. The hurdle is usually not all that effective, but I think with this year's Infinity Engine, it's actually pretty effective to try out, but I never have the reaction myself to ever hit that button unless I'm trying to jump over somebody, and that never works. But anyways, back to the gameplay. 3rd down and 4 out of the shotgun for Big Ben, sitting nice in the pocket until he's being chased, and he's going to be sacked. He is grabbed and taken to the ground by Matt Shaughnessy, and we would take over the football next. Carson Palmer, bubble screen now. Jacoby Ford, let's try this again, makes a cut, evades the first defender, which is always the first objective with the bubble screen when you want to get some good yardage out of it. It's like an extended handoff is what they basically call it. And now here's a nifty play on 3rd and 2 to David Osbury, who breaks away from Troy Polamalu, who seemingly always goes for the big hit, and that's going to be good for a first down. So now with the new set of downs, play action. Here's my play, and I want the tight end, and it's picked off by James Harrison, and he's going to go up and return this as far as he can, and Carson Palmer makes a physical play and takes him to the ground there, maybe an anger rage tackle there at the 35-yard line. But nonetheless, it is Steelers football. Mendenhall underneath for about 8 yards on the catch at the 12-yard line. Now as Roethlisberger's back to throw it again to the end zone. Touchdown Antonio Brown with 4.5 to play in the second quarter as the Steelers are on the board again. It's 14-7. Carson Palmer now leading the Raiders back onto the field as they try to answer back with 2.5 2.5 minutes left. Jacoby Ford makes a catch, 2nd down and 5. Bubble screen now, Jacoby Ford going up and not quite to the first down marker. They get 3 defenders on him before he gets too far. Then we hand the ball off to Darren McFadden. I try to hurdle there and see what happens. You pretty much have the ragdoll effect and you get drilled. I have yet to try that with Jerome Simpson though, so I'm not sure what happens in that situation. And here's a nice play of Taiwan Jones out of the backfield on 3rd down. Easy first down play. Then 2nd down and 5. We have a screen pass. It's not open, so it's actually Terrell Pryor. I put in the Terrell Pryor package and the screen pass wasn't open, so I had to take off and didn't get too much out of it. And so we just kick a field goal before halftime. 14-10, pretty good job of sticking in this ball game against Pittsburgh, but they get the football now in the second half as Roethlisberger is back to throw over the middle. Antonio Brown, 1st down and more to the 44-yard line of Pittsburgh before he's taken down. And then they go back to Rashard Mendenhall, stretch play left side, some running room, and a 1st down carry as he gets into Pittsburgh, or Oakland territory rather, and it's 3rd down and 8. Roethlisberger, plenty of protection. We didn't send very many defenders at him, and he's just evading everybody and then throws it off his back foot, hits a lineman, and so they end up punting the football. Good coverage by us on that play. But meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Steelers are getting after Carson Palmer and our weak offensive line, tackled by Cameron Hayward for a 2nd time as Palmer is sacked for a loss of about 3 yards. 3rd down and 13, Rod Streeter, and this one is underneath, not a chance of the 1st down. He gets pushed back and then tries to go upfield again and ends up with a net gain of 5. And so Pittsburgh football again as we're unable to do anything on that possession. They hand the ball off to Rashard Mendenhall on 3rd and 6. They almost catch us off guard for a 1st down. But we are there to tackle them after a 5-yard gain. So once again, Raiders football trying to go outside with Darren McFadden, and Ryan Clark is there and sticks him at the 14-yard line for a gain of 1 as Pittsburgh's defense is playing all around very good right now. And then we roll out and throw it to Denarius Moore. I wanted to see if I could get a hook and ladder there once he caught it, but he wouldn't pitch the football. We could have gotten a big play right there. And so it's Pittsburgh ball again, and Mike Wallace drops this pass. He almost hauled that one in bounds, and so that's a very costly error. But 2nd down and 10, he's not going to drop this one. Mike Wallace puts the torch on our defense, 21-10 Pittsburgh. As you can see here, Pat Lee was looking run. I believe it was a cover 3 zone. And so that error is all on Pat Lee as we have the football again. It's 1st and 10 for Carson Palmer. Over the middle, Denarius Moore makes a catch, makes a nice juke, and he's down at the 49-yard line as our offense has to get this game back in tow for us as we definitely lost the momentum. But we can get it back here with Brandon Myers making a 6-yard catch. We continue to go down the field. Darren McFadden, tremendous blocking now as he's somehow taken down. A little clothesline looked like there from Troy Polamalu. And with a new set of downs, Palmer deep left side just overthrows Jacoby Ford. That could have been a big 1st down. Now 2nd down and 10. Palmer back to throw. Curl route outside. Denarius Moore holds on with a hard hit. And we actually have a defender for the Pittsburgh Steelers shaken up after he hit Denarius Moore. 2nd down and 7. And Palmer goes down again. This time it's Troy Polamalu on the safety blitz. 3rd down and 14 as we enter the 4th quarter. Carson Palmer deep to the end zone. Triple coverage, and Streeter almost comes down with it, but it's knocked away. And we're going to come on and attempt a field goal now, 45 yards out. Kick is up, and it is good, 21-13. Down by 8 points. It's only a 1-score deficit, but we have to play some defense to get the football back. And the Steelers have been actually pretty successful running the ball on us, more than other teams have at least. 3rd down and 4 for Big Ben in the pocket, outside and wide open. Emmanuel Sanders for the 1st down. I had a zone call that play, wasn't covering that area, so I guess that's my fault there. Then Rashard Mendenhall on 2nd down and 9 goes nowhere, tackled by Lamar Houston. So 3rd and 8, we can get off the field in this play, but if we can't cover their 4th wide receiver, Jericho Cotchery, then we're definitely not going to get off the field. So now they're in Pittsburgh territory, Raiders territory. I keep making that mistake. And Mike Wallace slant route, 18 or 19 yards later, it's a 1st down, and then 2nd down and 5. They're going to run the football. This time it's Jonathan Dwyer who goes almost nowhere, tackled for a loss by Jack Crawford. 3rd down and 7. We can only hold them to a field goal here, and they hand the ball off to Antonio Brown, and that's not going to get them a 1st down. So they do kick a field goal. It is 24-13. And a great throw in between defenders to Duke Calhoun for the 25-yard 1st down. His first catch, I believe, on the entire season. Maybe the first of his career. I'm not even sure. And then Rod Streeter makes a catch for a 1st down. Fumbles the football out of bounds, avoiding catastrophe. But then Darren McFadden now trying to get away from some defenders. And Big Boy on the offensive line falls on top of him and knocks him over. 3rd and 9. And Palmer goes down. Brett Kiesel with the sack. And so now we have Sebastian Janikowski coming out, 60-yard field goal attempt, and it is short. Rarely does Sebastian Janikowski not have enough leg for a kick, but I did not get full power on that one, and it was just shy. And so still a 2-score deficit, and this guy knows what's up. We need some defense right now. We need a pick 6 or some big play. 3rd and 10, and Roethlisberger evades throwing the screen pass and instead fires it to Rashard Mendenhall for a first down. That was a tremendous throw right there, a great play. 3rd and 20 later in the drive, Mendenhall goes up the field, and he's going to get about 10 yards on this carry. It was 3rd down and 20, and so a short field goal attempt here, and this one is going to hook left and off the upright. So 24-13, 1 minute and 12 seconds to go. It'll be very hard to pull this off, especially with Palmer going down. They're still blitzing us. They know we can't block him right now, and we have to send out all the receivers we can to get some yards downfield. Palmer goes down once more. It's going to be 4th down coming up. We just bring out Terrell Pryor for this last play to throw it deep. 4th and 26. Heave a prayer, Terrell. One-on-one coverage, and it's incomplete, intended for Jacoby Ford. And we lose our first game of the season, 24-13. And so the Steelers come in, knock us off on our own turf. They played a pretty good football game. This is our first loss on the year, and it was pretty disappointing. Our defense wasn't able to hold them on 3rd down. They did give up a big play to Mike Wallace, and the offensive passing game just never got going. I don't think it really had a whole lot to do with Darius Hayward-Bay being out. It was more of the Pittsburgh Steelers applying so much pressure, and our guys just not having a good day receiving the ball. And so you can see the stats here as Carson Palmer was under 200 yards on the day. In Big Ben, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Very good performance from him. And Rashard Mendenhall actually with almost 100 yards. Very rare from the computerized running backs. But we cannot let this loss linger. We have a divisional matchup next week on the road against the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. And here are a couple more videos for you guys to check out. On the right side, I have a Madden 13 highlights video with some clips from live streams. It was a lot of fun to put together. And please leave some feedback on that video. I want to see if you guys want to see more of those. And so far, this has a very good response. On the left side, I have an All-Pro Football 2K8 video with the Grand Rapids Goats. I'm getting back into that series and that game, and it's a lot of fun to play. So go check out those videos, guys. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.